Hey, this is the video to explain my project. So the project that I decided to make a magazine about sibling relationships, and I used Disney princesses to highlight those as examples. So as my cover girl, I have Cinderella because she is one of the more notable Disney characters that have siblings. So I made her as the cover, and so there's the first page is the first article, and it's about sibling rivalries. And I talked about how Cinderella and her stepsisters have a rivalry between each other because of their stepmother. And the article is kind of about how parents can influence sibling rivalries by the way they treat their siblings. So obviously, Drizella and Anastasia have a rivalry with each other because their mother treats them well, but they also want to be better than the other. And then the way that the stepmother treats Cinderella also causes them to have that rivalry with her. So that just demonstrates how, the way the parent treats you can show how you can have a rivalry with your siblings. For my second example, I did how different emotions and the way you treat your siblings can affect the way they think about you. And for that example, I used Anna and Elsa from Frozen, because in the movies, Anna is kind of immature and kind of annoying, really just everywhere, and Elsa is kind of out of control of her emotions. So the movie's about getting hold of your emotions and her just being super mean to her and everywhere, and so they have different feelings towards each other because of the way they are treated. And so I just used them to highlight that if they think better of each other, that they have better relationships, which you can see in the second movie. If you've seen it, they have a better relationship with each other because Anna is more mature, she acts more mature now, and then Elsa has her emotions more in check, so she's more kind. And it also shows that she's more kind because there's no, in the movie, there's no more snow in the kingdom when she gets it together and she has a better relationship with Anna. So that's what the movie's about, sisterly relationship. So I decided that was a good thing to use for that example for emotions. And then for my final example, I decided to do Ariel and her sisters. Not many people know that Ariel has sisters, which I thought was a great way to show how having a relationship with your siblings, well, I said having a relationship with your siblings, with your adult siblings, is good. It's a benefit to have, but I used Ariel and her sisters as an example of what not to do, because her and her sisters do not have a good sibling bond. And I used it as an example of how if Ariel did have a good sibling bond with her sisters, that she wouldn't have gone through all many of the things that she did. So if she had sister bonds with her sisters, relationship bonds, then she wouldn't have gone to Ursula and gone through a whole mess of a story, and things would have been better. But having a close adult relationships with your siblings can benefit you in the long run, because you can go to them if you need them, and then it should be a lifelong relationship you'd want to have. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at what else I'm supposed to say here. But yeah, sibling relationships are important, and I use Disney princesses to cover that. Thank you.